Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and safety to the elect Akim, all right, that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right. And Tyler's lesson is going to be watch your movements, okay, because we're in a time where Satan, you know, and his presence is at an all-time high right now. All right. And it's basically you know, as the scriptures speak about, 1 Peter chapter 5, which I might grab that later on in the lesson. But as the scriptures say, you know, Satan is as a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. Okay? So the spirit of Satan is definitely out here, and the times that we're living in are very spiritual. So, you know, brothers got to walk with a sense of urgency, and, you know, having a sense of wisdom on how to move. All right, certain places where you not supposed to be at, because Satan is there, man, waiting to try you, or waiting to, harm you in some type of way, man. All right. So I just wanted to get a few scriptures dealing with that, you know, because like I said, man, Satan is out here heavy, man. Because on the right hand side, we're definitely doing some very heavy damage to the spirit of this godforsaken country, man, America. So on the left hand side, you know, Satan is revving up. Okay, he's gathering his minions and his little demons, you know, and they messing with brothers, man. Whether it's in their personal life, when they at work, all right, and mainly, all right, when brothers are out and about doing what they do, you know, Satan is lurking, man. So you gotta have your head on a swivel, you know. That also could be another title for this lesson, is have your head on a swivel, man. All right. So I want to start with Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself." You see? So you gotta have the spirit of you gotta see Satan. You gotta see Satan early, man. You gotta assess certain situations in certain areas, and you gotta be like, that's Satan over there. I'm not even gonna go over there, man. You know, you gotta have that mind frame moving through these times. You know, if it's you and a brother, you know, and y'all going to get some strong drink or some yayan, y'all pull up to a liquor store and there's a bunch of grimy niggas in that area, man, I suggest y'all just go to another liquor store, man. You know, drive a couple exits down, go to a liquor store where it's, where the area is less crime infected. You know, it's a little more nicer, so to speak. And y'all brothers just get y'all liquor from there, man. You know what I'm saying? Or if you running low on gas and you driving through a bad area with a lot of demons and wicked ass niggas, you know, you might want to take the chance and drive a couple more exits down and go to a gas station that ain't got no niggas, man. and gas up. That's how you gotta move, man. You can't have this level of courage where you just go, I'm just pull up here, man. You're not really using wisdom, man. You know, the objective is to avoid evil. That's why it says that. It says what? A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, man. Don't even make your presence aware or known, man. Just go somewhere else. Flee, man. You know, you see the evil, you go the other way. You don't go towards it. All right, with this bold attitude. You know, you assess the situation and you go the other way, man. You go where the safety is at. It says a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You know, and we see that a lot in the world, man. With these jakes that, having learned the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, what happens? They get judged or they get put in predicaments where if they use wisdom, or if they seen the evil, they wouldn't be in that predicament, man. But it says what? The simple pass on and are punished, man. Yeah, meaning what? Satan gets the advantage of you, man. All right, but whether it ends in you getting put to death or getting bodily harm done to you, whether certain jakes you might get robbed or whatever the case may be, man. It ain't even got to be a nigga. It could be the so-called white man. All right. The point is, you gotta foresee all of this stuff, man. That's a part of a war, man. All right. We always say that we in a spiritual war. We literally in a war, man. And as a to be a top-notch warrior on the battlefield, one has to know the surroundings. You gotta know the environment. You gotta know the terrain, man. You gotta know where to be and where not to be. All right. Let me go from there. Let me go to matter of fact. Let me since I quoted it, let me get 1 Peter chapter 5. Pardon me. Yeah, 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." Yeah. So you got to be aware. You got to have, you got to keep your eyes peeled, so to speak, as they say. You got to be circumspect. All right. Circumspect meaning literally to look around. All right. Circle means around, and the spec means to look. Look around, man. You gotta really literally gotta be careful, man. How you moving out here? Because Satan, like I said, Satan is heightened. He's revved up because the spirit on the right hand side is revved up. So Satan gonna rev up on the left hand side, man. It's a perfect balance. All right, he's definitely out to try to get brothers, man. All right, it says what? It says as a roaring lion. And a roaring lion is powerful. Hell, a lot of times it can be scary when it's running at you. You might have a sense of fear, so to speak. And it's coming to do damage, man. And you don't want to be in the path of a roaring lion. So it's best to not even put yourself in that position. All right. If you study war, different war tactics, like I always reference that book, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. All right. Your very positioning, or how a particular soldier or a particular platoon is positioned, is very important in war, man. Is where is basically where you stand physically. All right. If you're caught in the wrong area, the enemy can get an advantage of you, man. All because you're positioned in the wrong area, on the wrong spot, man. All right. So it says what? I'll read that again. 1 Peter 5 and 8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil," right, like I mentioned earlier, all right, the devil can come in the form of a grimy, crusty nigga, all right? It can come in the form of a damn woman, or shit, ultimately the so-called white man, Esau. This is because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. All right. So in these times that we're living in, you got to be aware of not only your surroundings, but the people, the people you have around you, the company you keep. Certain brothers that's in the truth or whatever. They still attached to the world. They got worldly, certain worldly acquaintances and stuff like that. You got to be careful moving with Jake out here, man. These Jakes that's not fully in the truth or not in the truth at all. All right, because either you in or you not. You got to be careful, man, because Satan can get on them, and then, hey, there you go. You get judged, man. All right, and it's only a certain number of times we're going to talk to Jake and tell him and give him wise advice on how to move, who to deal with, who not to deal with, and then if they don't listen, the Most High going to get them. Lord going to judge them, man. All right, let me go from there. let me go to since I mentioned that, let me go to Proverbs 29 and 1. It says Proverbs 29 and 1. It says, he that being often reproved hardeneth his neck. Yeah, you got certain brothers who you got to keep talking to or keep relaying this message to. It says what? He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck. I mean, he don't listen, man. He hardeneth his neck. It says, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. So yeah, it's only about so much talking we can do, or how much warning and counsel we can give before what? You're going to be suddenly destroyed. And it says suddenly, man. Suddenly means quickly, or when you least expect it. All right, the Lord going to allow Satan to get the advantage of you, and you're going to be finished, man. All right, like I said, whether you get put to death, or whether you get severely injured, man. You get put in harm's way. It says, he that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy, man. So yeah, if you keep testing Satan, you keep going into these evil and unsafe environments, as we read in the last precept about the simple pass on and are punished, you keep doing that. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshua gonna let you basically get fed, get fed to the lion, so to speak, man. I'm gonna go from there. It's probably gonna be my last scripture, Proverbs 17. All right. Yeah. Proverbs 17 in verse 11. It says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. You see that? Yeah, you got a lot of jakes that's got a rebellious attitude, this rebellious type of swagger about themselves. You keep telling them, don't do this, don't do that, don't go to this area. Hey bro, don't hang out with this type of person. This could happen to you. And they keep doing it. That's a form of rebellion. The scriptures also say that rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft, man. All right, but it says what? Proverbs 17:11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. You see that? Yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, since you want to be hard-headed, you don't want to take heed to the advice brothers are putting out through these videos, or whether they talking to you one-on-one or whatever, you want to continue to play around in the world, or keep popping up in these unsafe environments, man. The Lord said He gonna what? He gonna send a cruel messenger against you. All right, and it says against you, not with you. It says against you, man. And that cruel messenger, or that death angel, hey, man, he could very well, like I said, put you to death, man. You be put in a real harmful situation, man. And you're gonna remember the advice or the words that brothers was putting out through these videos, man, these warnings, man. All right, this is very high spiritual times, and that rope is getting tighter and it's getting thinner, man. So you got to walk with an extra sober and vigilant mind, man. Like it says, like we read in 1 Peter chapter 5, man. And like I mentioned earlier, this is a spiritual war, man, and we're getting closer to that main battle, so to speak, against Satan. So we got to be on our P's and Q's extra hard, man. All right. So, I just want to bring out those few scriptures. I was just kind of meditating on that. All right. How Satan is out here lurking, and you got to be aware of your environments, man. All right. Stop popping up at these all fast areas in your city or in your town, man. All right. You got to play this thing safe, So, Lord willing, that was edifying. All right. It's a real short video. Just had a few points I wanted to make. All right. So with that, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Until next time, Shalom.